Today, alas, was a typical day. I'd just like to talk about safeguarding. We do go through the motions of reporting to safeguarding, but we realise what it's worth. But I just thought today was in particularly noteworthy. This morning we rang Bolton, well, we've tried to go on Bolton Council's website, trying to find safeguarding and a contact phone number, etc. Obviously we needed the help of the Enigma code crackers to find it. So in the end I rang the general inquiry line, and I actually got through to somebody by going via pest control, because obviously most councils put more emphasis on dustbins than they do about abuse and care homes. So at the best part of an hour I spoke to someone who said it's not our job, it's Chorley Council's job, and who then told me to go to Chorley Council. Alas, we spent another half hour trying to find a contact to get through, to be told it's not their job, it's Lancashire Council that needs to deal with that. Alas, another half hour, and we get through to somebody at Lancashire who says it's not our job, it's Bolton Council that one comes under. Thinking back to when I was a whistleblower on Izzard House, thank God there were people like Richard Turner, so that when you went to the council they didn't say, oh, that's what postcode is it, because it's not our job if the postcode is not right, because we don't really want to deal with it. Unfortunately, after giving pages and pages of information to pass on to them, which we'll be doing a full report on towards the end of the week, I was rung this afternoon and told they'd been in there for an hour and they didn't have any concerns because they couldn't see anything wrong. They didn't interview any staff, they didn't give any staff assurances that they could speak in confidence, they didn't ring any relatives up, they didn't look at any records. They went in there basically and asked them if it was true. The shocking thing for me is that they actually investigated for under an hour what took me over 2 hours to report. We need Edna's Law more than ever, because at the end of the day, safeguarding doesn't really want you to report abuse because it makes it as hard as possible. If a council was really committed to, people reporting abuse, you could go on the home page of a council in England and you could find a direct number to a safeguarding team. Believe me, I've looked at enough councils to know it does not exist. You can find out about dustbins, dog poo, whatever you like, but not abuse and care homes, because they don't want to deal with it. And to be quite honest, we go through the motions of reporting to safeguarding at the same time. We know in our heart the only way to stop abuse is Edna's Law, because safeguarding and the CQC and everything that's there to protect people does not work. And the long and the short of it was I was asked by a safeguarding officer to tell her if it was a member of staff in the home who'd raised the concerns. I don't know why they just did not outright ask for the name. The fact is, I said it could be a member of the public, it could be a relative, it could be staff, it could be one of our visitors to a care home, it could be any number of things. And I'm not answering that question, and you shouldn't be asking it. I mean, at the end of the day, I think my Snell poster sums up safeguarding, because if they made a movie about safeguarding, they'd call it Manana Manana. So any council who wants to pretend at least to want to hear about abuse should put their phone number on the homepage of their website, because that says it all. And at the end of the day, we shall be reporting on this particular scandalous case and all the evidence that we have in the next few days. So watch this space, because not only did safeguarding make it totally impossible to get hold of them, they didn't investigate it. Now we have, and we shall be exposing this case in the next few days. So watch this space, because it's been 7 years of abuse, and that's the tip of the iceberg.